We're almost there, guys. We're getting our Archmage helmet fragments. Hi, guys. I'm BB. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to level up your champions giga fast. Mega quick. You won't even feel it. The game has changed. Raid has introduced some gimmicks for us to explore. Well, one thing. But we're gonna talk about it and how it changes the game. And I'm gonna give you the most simple, basic guide on how to level up all of your champions unnoticeably quickly. So let's get right into it, fellas. Before we move on, I just want to thank you guys for supporting my channel and remind you that you can get Bambas 4-Leaf as a starter champion entirely for free using my promo link, which you can find in the description box below to set up a brand new account. And once you level up at level 15, you're also gonna get yourself Ugo, who is an amazing support, who's actually legendary in disguise. I don't know how many times I need to say this for you to believe it, but it's true. Also reminding you that Sun Wukong is free to snatch as well with the promo code Monkey King. Play for 7 days and you're also gonna get yourself Alice the Wanderer. And on that new account, you can plop Game Leap whenever your promo code refreshes from that Sun Wukong. Some XP brew, some energy, some silver to get you started on that new account, man. And let's get moving. Immediately, we're gonna go to campaign 12, Brimstone Path. The final campaign stage, you guys. And you're gonna go to stage 3 and you're gonna settle there comfortably. Let me explain. Stage 3 is where you get shields. Shields cost more money to sell. So you're gonna get a little more cash here when you're raiding stage 3 compared to any other stage of this dungeon. Now, why are we doing this on Brutal? Brutal compared to Nightmare, I mean, you get a bunch of XP up here as well in stage 3, but you have to spend 16 energy per run, and that is not counting super runs, which we're about to talk about in a little bit. I know some people farm for quick XP in Nightmare, but everyone says, I'm gonna believe everyone, when they say that stage 3, Brutal, is just the most efficient when it comes to energy per silver, per food, leveling up ratio, XP. Right, so once you go in stage 3, you're gonna click on the super raids. This is a new feature that was introduced this month. Prior to this, we did not have super raids, so you had to do this over and over and over and over and over. But now super raids is gonna do 2 raids for the cost, well, for the duration of 1. You're gonna get double the artifacts, well, double the rewards, basically. You could also get 1 artifact, one food champ. But here's the gist. You want to take your campaign farmer. If you have claimed your Alice, she works wonders as a campaign farmer, and you got all her stars. So this is easy peasy lemon squeezy, very quick. You're gonna place the rest of the 3 slots with food champions, and you're gonna go and run campaign like so. Now, before you put food champions in here, if you want to save up on some time, you could potentially put 2-3 XP brews in them, but I recommend doing this only if they're above 3 stars already. You want to go through these first pips very fast, especially if there's a champion training tournament and you get quick points for leveling up food this way. But we're gonna get to champion training in a second. Now, once you have your food ready, and I'm gonna show you how this works, you're gonna take it. I'm gonna take some 2 stars here so I can show you. We're gonna turn on super raids. We're gonna go ahead and click start. Again, keep in mind you have to spend 16 on Brutal. Yes, you have to spend 16 energy on Brutal stage 3 for a super run. So you can spend your daily energy doing this. And it's gonna take you a very quick and simple run here, 18. Well, I didn't really comment in the meantime because I've forgotten how quick Alice goes through everything, but here we're leveling up. We already took him up almost halfway through with just a single run. That is the first run, and we currently have a champion training active, so here we're double dipping on points. And look at how much silver you'll get from just running this once on a super raid. So you're gonna do this a couple of times, right? You're gonna level them up fully. Look at how easy it is with Alice on your team. If you build her out right, it's gonna take her 3 turns to clear everything. And that's under 20 seconds. Every time. Every time. Go on. Okay, and we have 6 shards. We're leveling them up slowly. I want to tell you guys, another cool thing about Brimstone Path is that you will get a lot of these cool little champs called Incubus. They're gonna spawn a lot for you here on Brimstone Brutal, and they are the ultimate food champion. I just purely use them, maybe with the exception of some crappy rares that I pull and I don't really need on my roster. I use these as 3-star food champs as well. But you're gonna get a bunch of incubuses that are gonna drop here, and you're gonna restock your food source So this is why ultimately Brimstone Path is just great for food farming, you guys.
Easy money.
And here we get an incubus spawn and we get 2 mystery shards, and mystery shards are always important because that way you can also restock on food, which I'll show you in a second. Let's run them one more time so they're fully leveled up, and then I can show you how the rest of the shebang works. And we're max leveled up and we have completed our daily mission. You gotta watch out for these two. Now, you have your 2-starred champions here, 3-starred everything food. We're gonna go and rank them up like so. That's why you're gonna need a lot of food champions, because for every time you do this, and here's the chicken reserve that I have, I'm gonna explain when we use these.
Look at all those chickens.
But here, you already have 1 3-starred food champ. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use the rest of the incubuses that we've pulled just to level up this incubus guy and then do a little bit of the same. This feels very wrong. But you're feeding uncommons with uncommons. That's basically the gist. Shitty rares count towards that tally as well. I'm pretty sure I have some rares leveled up to here. This random berserker is a 4-starred food champ now, waiting to be fed into someone. And I have just a bunch of incubuses waiting and ready. Let me show them to you. Here we have a bunch of them ready, but not turned. And I'm gonna get to that in a second as well. No! Every time I try to record, this happens! I guess they're introducing something new. I want to show you a little trick. The garden ring, you guys. Before I went ahead and put any champions in there, I'm gonna show you a way to speed up the garden ring process, grind. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna put 1 or 2 XP brews, as I said, in your 3 4-starred food champions. I'm gonna put in 1 because I'm trying to be economic right now. But we're getting 20 points from these, so it's fine. 1 in each, but you can use as many as your heart desires, as many as you have to spend. And then you're gonna go in the garden ring and assume these are 5, right? You're gonna fill in this slot with the champions that you just fed with a little bit of XP brews, but the important thing is that they all need to be on the same level so that when you go in and you level them up in the sparring pit once they're garden ring, once they're done, you're gonna just click upgrade, 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 one after the other. You won't have to concern yourself with coming back and checking at random times of the day. You want them to be synced. And these these fill up, you guys. Fill up all 5. I'm just showing you now for the purpose of the video, right? If you have gotten to the point where you can comfortably solo a dungeon with just 1 champion using 1 champ, I'm gonna try and do this. Sorry, not here. But here in Dragon, I'm gonna try and do this with, let's say, a stage 15. I don't know if we'll be able to do it that way, but we're gonna put our He-Man here as a farmer, and then we're gonna put some food champions. I know we don't have a champion with an aura skill. It's totally fine. I just want to see if I'm even able to. But what you're gonna do is, if you have one of these champions that can solo dungeons, you can take some food champs with you and level them up while you're double dipping on artifacts, while you're double dipping on money and events. But this is a bit more, I guess, advanced. Some of you might already have 1 champion that can solo a dungeon, so know that this is a good trick. I have never done this because I just think that campaign farming is just more, I don't know, reliable, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But this might prove to not be that challenging, especially with He-Man on my team, who, He-Man can solo a lot of things by himself in early stages. I'm proud of him, a lot. I'm very proud of him. Look at that man go. I just want to see how much XP they gain in, like, stage 15. 16? Where did I plop him? I don't remember. I think that's stage 16. 15 to say the least. Oh, he got stoned. No problem. We're down with Dragon. But here, it's not much XP gain for stage 15. If that's the comfortable stage that you can solo, but it is something. There are a couple of do not forgets in this list. Number 1, do not forget. XP banners, brother. If you do not have an XP boost, your XP farming for champions is just twice as slow. And it sucks when you forget to equip an XP banner on. You get these from a bunch of places. You get these from CVC, you get these from, well, if you're over level 50, it's Live Arena. You can also get these from events. You can earn these through tournaments. You can also earn these through Curse City. You can also earn these through Doom Tower. And if I'm not mistaken, even maybe
Maybe.
You can buy a banner from the gem shop for 140 gems if you're really in need, but I recommend you to buy the 3-day long one for 280 just because you get an extra day on that XP boost for the price of 2. Either way, you're gonna get a lot of these XP banners along the way. You just, oh, here, this one is expiring, and we need to add that probably to our cumulative XP banner because we are currently. Anyway, now let me elaborate a little bit on the remember, do not do with the XP brews. There is no point in using XP brews outside of a champion training event, you guys. These are only used for champion training events whenever you're getting double points for leveling up your champions and ascending them and upgrading them and using skill tomes and all that jazz. And look at the champion training here. If you're doing a fusion, these are gonna require a lot of your energy, a lot of your time, concentration, and consistency, and especially when you're served something like this. Boy, what are we doing here? The second fragment sits at 6,000 points. That's a lot of points, you guys. So you're gonna save up on your XP brews for champion trainings, and you're not gonna use them outside of that. Do not forget. Another do not forget. If you're in no rush to level up champions and you just want to stock up on food, that's what you want to do, right? Do not go ahead and turn your food champions outright. Do not upgrade their ranks outside of a champion training or CVC. If you can help it, wait for one of these events so that you can level up your food champs. See, for example, here, I'm gonna show you how many points you can make from just upgrading one Incubus to a 5-star, right? We're gonna go ahead and put a few brews in our 4-star food champions because it is champion training. We can get some rewards from that, like so. 1, 2, I'm not gonna go overboard. I'm just gonna plop maybe 2. That's 39 tournament points for 2 brews, you guys. We're gonna do the same for the rest of them. And one more. Yup. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and rank up a level 40 Incubus with the food that we just boosted a little bit and 1 chicken. No, this guy. We've already... we could also get a few more XP brews from this guy as well, actually. Let's go ahead and find Berserker. We can put another brew in that guy before we go ahead and we feed them. You could even go ahead and feed 1 more potion in the food champ so you can get them up to like level, say 20, 21. I'm not doing it because I'm not participating in the fusion, and for me it's just the low hanging rewards right now. But I fully encourage you to put 1 or 2 more XP brews into your food champs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's... we're not using any chickens. These we also use during champion trainings when what? Fast points. And we sacrifice, and that's 100 tournament points. And you just do this a few times. If you prepare enough food champs, you got this. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put 1 or 2 more brews in him as well. And those are 78 tournament points. Just before we feed him into one of our 5-star champions. And that's how the rotation goes. It's just how it is. That is the circle of working on leveling up your food champs. And you can do this in a very quick time ever since they introduced the super raids. So guys, this is another urge for you to go down campaign. As tedious as it is, now it's twice as fast. And you really have no more excuses. Go raid, guys. I hope you found this enjoyable and helpful. And I'll catch you guys again in the next one. Bye!